Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Couch Tales and Conversations. I hope you guys grabbed a cocktail if you don't have one already. But on today's conversations is going to be about burnouts. This has been a long week. School has started back. A lot of us are parents. Some of us started back full time from being work from home since COVID in 2019. So that's an adjustment for just everybody. So not only do the kids have to adjust, so do adults have to adjust as well. So how do you deal with burnouts? Do you decompress? Do you journal? Do you color? Do you write, listen to music, light a candle, sit in a dark room and just chill? What do you do? For me, I like to color. I've always liked to color, but coloring has become like my favorite thing now. I don't even watch TV anymore. I can't even tell you what's going on TV. But how do you do that for kids? What do you do? You play outside. Do you color? What do you do? So it's not just adults. It's everybody all around. Kids get burnt out too. Teenagers get burnt out too. So how do we handle those things? And then there's emotional burnout. Like, what do we do when we're emotionally burnt out? Just because somebody looks like they're fine does not mean they're okay. We have to stop doing that too. Like, I find that people say, oh, such and so are smiling all the time. I can't believe you're going through that. People smile through pain. They do. So we have to just take 2 seconds out of your day and be kind or nice or concerned and say, hey, how are you? Are you okay? How are you doing? Are you okay? That helps. I'll use a story where I went to get a pizza and this guy came out. He was so flustered and I'm like, are you having a good day? Like, what's going on? And he was like, man, I got this customer and she's being real combative, being really rude, and just everything about her is like she's just giving me a hard time. And man, I just don't know what to do. I'm sorry, ma'am. I don't mean to do such and such and so and so. I don't mean to be this way. I don't mean to be short. And I was like, just breathe. It's gonna be okay. She'll be okay. She'll be okay. Just breathe. So in that, he was like, thank you. I was like, just have a blessed day. Just breathe. It'll be okay. Don't let her ruin your day. A person cannot ruin your day a person can't ruin your day unless you allow them to. So you have to own your power. Don't give anybody the power to ruin your day, you know? So, emotional burnouts, what do they look like beyond just being tired? Beyond just being depleted, beyond just being like, I just want to throw my hands up and just throw in the towel and just say, forget it. I don't want to do it no more. How do y'all deal with those? I know for a lot of people, they would become withdrawn. You lose focus. Like I said, I think before, you just aren't really happy. So how do we deal with that kind of stuff? Like, what do you do for yourself when you feel that way? Not just parents, but everybody. Not just executives. Everybody gets burned out. Like I said before, it's not just adults. Children get burned out too. Sometimes parents burn out children's emotional status as well. So, and a lot of times they can't really fully express that because of this thing where, oh, I'm the adult, you're the child. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard, because kids become adults. They're just young adults that are learning and growing. They're human beings just like everybody else who has emotions. So don't invalidate children's emotions either. Y'all know I'm a kid advocate. I don't play about the children, so she's not gonna fly with me. But anyway, what do y'all do when y'all feel emotionally burnt out. Aside from, like I said, I think I said this already, but if I didn't, I like to color. And coloring is very helpful. Journaling is very helpful. A lot of people do sound baths. I really want to try one of those one day. I have not tried one, but I heard they're amazing. So I think I'm going to do that one day. Jazz music again. Just find something that makes you happy and that can make you escape from everything else. That'll be very helpful. Meditation also is very helpful, but emotionally burnt out, people pleasing, not setting boundaries, unresolved traumas can really burn you out. Probably more than anything else, because unresolved traumas, one thing can ruin everything. So you have to just find the balance in that. One thing can ruin everything. One bad experience can trigger a lot of emotions that you thought you forgot, or you thought you healed from, or you thought you were over. But then there's one thing that happens and it just brings everything rushing back to you. I think that's really hard, because you think you've gotten over it, but you haven't gotten over it. And then so you have to sit with that and feel all those emotions all over again while feeling new emotions over again. And so when you feel that way, like, do you deal with the old trauma that caused the emotion to flare, or do you deal with the new trauma first and then go back to the old trauma? Because it's really hard to deal with new trauma when you have old trauma that was unresolved, and then your emotions are all out of whack and all over the place, and you just have to figure it out. So you kind of have to forgive yourself sometimes for thinking that you were over something and you really weren't over it. But also don't be hard on yourself about it either, because, I mean, we all learn from things. We're still learning. We learn until the day we're old and gray. Elders learn from young people. Like, you're always learning. So you can't be hard on yourself for feeling like you let something go and then something happens and then it ruins everything all over again. So just forgive yourself for that, but just sit in it and deal with it as best as you can. Don't let anybody tell you that, oh, you have to hurry up and do X, Y. No, take your time with your emotions. They're your emotions, nobody else's, and nobody can tell you how to deal with that. But just try to figure out the best resolution for you. If it's talking about it, getting a therapist to talk to. I personally, I've spoken to therapists, but for me, it's kind of hard to share certain personal things with a stranger that I know nothing about, because I'm like, well, how do you... And I apologize to people that are life coaches and therapists and counselors or whatever the case may be. I'm just speaking for how I feel about these things. Therapy is helpful. But yeah, therapy can be helpful. But for me, I just sometimes I feel like I like to talk to people that know me, so they can fully tell me, well, no, you were wrong, or yeah, you were right. So, because sometimes emotional burnouts come from lack of boundaries as well, where you don't know how to say no to people. You're always a people pleaser. Lord Jesus knows that I am definitely guilty of that, and guilty of lack of boundaries, because I'm always wanting to be, oh, I don't want to be so mean to this person, or I don't want to be mad at this person, I want to cut this person off, or we're not speaking again, let me reach out. Learn boundaries, learn how to say no, is very helpful. It's not hurtful. It's helpful for you because you're the one getting burnt out while you're pleasing everybody else. Take some time and do for you. So, uh, just decompress. Find ways to decompress. Social anxiety is real, and social anxiety causes burnouts because you have to be, especially for introverts, social anxiety is real. We are selective with the people that we like to be around. So when we have to go out and be amongst people that we do not know, it becomes very triggering, if that's even the word to use. But it's like, I just want to go home and be in my house in the comfort of my own home, listening to music. I'm tired of smiling. I'm tired of socializing. I'm tired of just acting like I want to just talk to people because it burns us out to the point where we literally will hard reset for a couple of days and do not want to talk, don't want to be around nobody. We got to recharge our battery, in so many words. So if you have an introverted friend that you reach out to and they're like really short, it's nothing to take personal. It's just, we're recharging our battery. Let us recharge our battery. We need that. That's the only way we're gonna be okay. You just have to set your boundaries and take some time for yourself, recharge and regroup in order to maintain your emotional capacities. So, because this has been a long week, I will not hold you guys much longer. I am tired, exhausted, and I am about to recharge my battery. And I hope that you guys do the same. So, if you're feeling emotionally burnt out, you should always remember that you aren't weak at all. You're not weak for feeling like you need rest. Don't let anybody make you feel guilty for saying, I'm tired. I just need to rest. Take that time. It's yours. You're not lazy for feeling overwhelmed at all. If you're overwhelmed and you just like look around the room, it's like, I have to do this today. No, you don't. Not if your social and emotional battery is low. No, recharge. It'll get done. What else? The season of exhaustion does not define you. It doesn't. Give yourself permission to stop everything, pause, and just live in the moment. This is a hard one for me, saying no. Learn to say no. I can't. No, I had a long day at work. I'm not doing that today. No, I'm not doing this. No, I'm not taking you here. No, I'm not riding around here. No, I don't feel like doing it. No, do not involve me. Say no. Learn to say no. Or else you're going to continue to exhaust yourself mentally, physically, and emotionally. Who's more important than you? Um, so in closing, take a deep breath and let it go. Exhale. Do that as many times as you need to until you feel like you're okay. And then after you take your deep breath, start where you are and take 1 minute or 1 moment at a time. And do something that makes you happy for a change. Not everybody else around you. They'll understand. Those that love you understand when you need to take time for you. Give yourself that time. I'm talking to anybody of any age. Give yourself time. Be kind to yourself the same way you're kind to everybody else. Emotionally recharge and rebuild yourself. Okay? So do those things. Take time for yourself and just take a moment and just, even if you have to get up from your desk and go walking sometimes to reset your emotional battery, to just do whatever you need to do for you. Okay? Happy Wednesday. The week is almost over. It is hump day. We are halfway there. And enjoy your evening. Good night.